I say if both players played at their best tonight, RNG pretty much could make up for that variance. Now, hopefully, it doesn't. Um, you're never really wanting to see matches decided by RNG, but that is Warpless, unfortunately. Very RNG heavy.
And here we go.
Good luck to both runners.
Oh, Louis takes a very early death.
Yeah, very easy for that to happen there if you're not safe in that first fight.
Yeah. Louis decides to take the safer strat the second time around, so you can actually brush up against the pipe at P speed and clear the piranha plant. That's the safe strat there. So, that shouldn't hurt Louis too much. That was a pretty quick death. So yeah, he's going to be a little bit behind, but it's not a critical mistake.
It's not too bad. Just hopefully brush it off and forget about it. But it's not a great way to start it off for your confidence, I guess.
And unfortunately, Louis comes up just a little bit short and doesn't manage to get P speed. Meanwhile, Mitch is making his way through the fortress, makes it past the waffle, and looks like a good level for Mitch.
Mitch with 2 fire flowers in hard spots. Hopefully won't get unlucky and get 3. Are we going to see a tunnel for Mitch?
He's going for it, and he got it.
Oh!
Great
So
job.
nice. Get those tunnel and mode type people. Oh, that was fresh. That's really nice.
And I didn't exactly see what happened to Louis, but he is opting to do the boom boom fight here. So I'm assuming it lost his power up.
Yeah, I was kind of distracted by the tunnel hype, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Although at least he won't have that whistle in his first inventory slot, which silver lining maybe. Oh, that tunnel was so good.
I don't know if I would believe that's Mitch playing if he didn't go for the tunnel.
Yeah.
So I think, in my opinion, I think Louis may be having a little bit of nerves going on here early in the race, but hopefully he will. If that's the case, hopefully he'll work through that here shortly. It's these races are very nerve-wracking for a lot of players, including myself. So it's not always easy to do everything well when you're under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and certainly going up against the best, you know how important it is to be to be minimizing time loss. So that would be a factor as well. Got to get opportunities and also bank on. So it's one of the hard time.
I figure we'll probably see a fire kill for Mitch here. I figure he will probably go for that. Yeah, it looks like he's going for that.
That World 1 was really good. Yeah, 331.
Yeah, solid World 1 for Mitch. So, Mitch will be moving on to World 2 with a very solid World 1. Louis is going to finish up the airship here shortly. So let's see how World 2 goes for Mitch and the hammer row patterns. I guess we'll see if there's an opportunity for an early hammer here and whether or not he'll actually go for that.
Yeah, it is a possibility after all. Wow, Mitch with 2 Fireflower cards again. I just realized that we should switch the audio. I didn't notice this until now.
I think
Oh,
I'm actually trying to see if Mitch actually want his audio used. I don't know if that was completely determined.
thankfully, Mitch not getting a third fire flower. Did look quite close though.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and switch the audio, and if it's got background noise or something, then I'll switch it back.
Seems pretty good so far.
But yeah, Louis is a great player, and having a comeback for Louis is definitely not out of the question here. Louis trying to get the P speed on the fortress, but doesn't manage to get it. He should get it here at the end of the first portion there.
Oh, so both Hammer Bros up top for Mitch. We'll see how they move, but it looks like, well, I don't know. We'll see. It's definitely an interesting way to be set up at the moment.
Yeah, pretty much in World 2, you typically like to try to avoid playing the Hammer Bro that has the music box because you can pick up one in World 5. But Mitch is going to play 2-5, and we'll see what the Hammer Bros do after this one.
On the right hand side. Oh, Louis got hit there, losing fire. Isn't a big deal. Louis can pick up fire in World 2 airship.
I believe someone told me that we have had an early hammer run at some point during the tournament, but I don't know which matchup that was.
I know that we've had a post 2-3 early hammer. I'm not sure about before that.
Louis dealing with the Angry Sun level. Looks like he made it through just fine. Solid pyramid for Mitch. Louis is going to opt to take 2-4 instead of 2-5. And Mitch.
Nice.
Going to fight the first Hammer Bro here.
Yeah, they could have switched over, so could have possibly been facing two.
Yeah, and that is the hammer, so he will not play the other Hammer Brother, which is what he wants in this situation. If you actually do have to play both Hammer Brothers in World 2, you can try to skip the one up in the clouds in World 5. If you're able to skip that, you can do that.
Yeah, I was just about to say there, it's not the end of the world. You can possibly pick it up.
Louis finishing up the pyramid. Looks like he had a pretty good execution through the pyramid level. That level is, I wouldn't say it's exactly straightforward. I mean, there's not a lot of complexity to it, but to execute it properly is not always the easiest thing.
Yeah, I agree. So both having fairly decent World 2s. Well, I mean, Mitch, I didn't have any execution errors at all. But we had a pretty good World 2 as well.
So when they grab the wand here, we'll try to see what the time difference is between the two players. Okay, so Mitch grabs the wand at 9:30, closer to 9:31, a little bit closer to 9:31. So we'll see what Louis ends up with.
Well, going into World 3, this is usually the part of the run where people start to become more aware of things like coin chips. Also, World 3 can be a bit unforgiving with RNG at times. I believe Louis has also had issues with RNG in World 3 in previous races.
There are some factors with that, and like you said, you do have to be mindful of accidentally getting a coin chip. That is something you definitely do not want in these races. So Louis is going to be about 55 seconds behind? 54, 55 seconds behind.
Brigbian was pretty spot on there.
So let's see how 3-2 goes for Mitch. That's one of the really trolly levels with the hitboxes on the Cheap Cheeps, and also getting the P-Speed strat is not exactly trivial either. So let's see how it goes for Mitch. It's the P-Speed.
Yeah, very nice.
And he missed the Cheap Cheep. And there's one of the lovely hitboxes with this level. Looks like he's going to pick up his fire here and finish up the level. So that is, in my opinion, that to do it quickly, that's one of the toughest levels in the game.
Yeah. Also, picking up the same backup power flower as his GDQ race. I'm assuming that one must be better than 3 optimally.
Yeah, I would figure so. You just have to be a little careful about getting hit there. Solid 3-3 for Mitch. And let's see how 3-2 goes for Louis. Looks like he's got the P-Speed as well. And there's once again there's the hitbox. Louis landed in the right place and he still got hit anyway. So that's the
It was definitely a lot more unfair than Mitch's.
Yeah.
Right on it. It's a pity about that. That would have been a real nice confidence booster for Louis. That was like the execution. Seemingly perfect, but
yeah, that's 3-2 for you. Also, something you have to worry about in World 3 is having a runaway Hammer Brother. And it looks like that should not be an issue for Mitch. We'll see how that plays out for Louis. But one of the Hammer Brothers can actually run away off the screen, and that presents some issues if that happens. If the Hammer Brother runs away and he doesn't come back before you get to 3-6, then you actually have to take a death on 3-6 to make the bridge come back down. And obviously you're going to lose your power-ups and you're going to lose some time due to that. But there's not really much that you can do to prevent that. That's just one of the factors in this game that you have to deal with.
So I'm going to suggest that Louis going to pick up fire in 3-4 probably. I think that's the
probably so. That would be my guess.
Nice kill on the boss for Mitch.
So solid 3-8 for Mitch. That is definitely one of those levels that you don't want to have a death on, since you use the cloud to skip 3-8. If you actually die on that, then you have to go back and you have to play 3-6, which is an auto scroller, and that's a huge chunk of time lost.
Absolutely, and as I mentioned earlier as well, in both of these previous races, has died in 3-8, which is very unfortunate. But hopefully not this time. Yeah, those were actually really good water moves considering really big Mario.
Oh yeah, definitely. Louis stops to pick up the fire flower, and
also Mitch getting the harder of the H jumps. Very nice.
So fortunately, neither player had a runaway Hammer Bro, so all good there. And Louis takes out Boss Bass. He should be good from here.
Should be home free.
Yep.
Louis taking a big sigh of relief. It's finally happened.
Louis had a bit of a rough start to the beginning of this race. He died early and 1-1, and he's had a few. Seemed like he got a little jittery there at the beginning of the race, so he's fallen a bit behind. But this is nowhere close to being over.
Also, probably the more important factor is Mitch has been playing absolutely incredibly right now. Pretty much other than 3-2, been looking good on tops.
Yes, these races are best of 1. So going for fire kill on Wendy. Nice job by Mitch. 15. Yeah, 1540 for Mitch.
Nice. That's a really good time. Yeah, it is double elimination, but each match is best of 1. Not sure about the finals. I assume it's also best of 1, but possibly best. Could be.
I may actually try to look that up here in a second while Louis makes his way through the World 3 airship.
Yeah, I agree. Best of 7.
So the semifinals and the finals are best of 3. The rest of them are just
nice.
best of 1.
Okay, that's good.
So on to World 4 for Mitch.
Going for the safer piece trap, getting it nicely. The optimal strat for 4-1 is really difficult, so definitely makes sense to do it that way.
Mitch got the despawn of the Piranha Plant.
Nice fire kill for Louis.
So Louis grabbed the one at about 1703. Is the whole losers bracket best of 1? I believe it is. No, I'm sorry. I am wrong. The last 2 rounds of the losers bracket are best of 3.
Okay. Also, if I'm not mistaken, this is a round 4 match, isn't it? Not even round 3. Round 4.
I will have to look and see. Watch Mitch have a nice 4-3 here.
Oh, very nice.
Pulling off some swag along the way. So, very good 4-3 for Mitch.
Mitch, among other many other people, mentioned how 4-3 is probably one of their favorite levels execution-wise.
Louis comes up a little bit short on the jump, and he's going to lose his flower here, unfortunately. He's getting back up to speed now, and Mitch got a got a little close there.
Incredible, but that was a good 4-4. Very close too. Didn't get to see. Oh, this is B-wing. Okay, good start. Good orange. Well, I suppose it could still come back, but
Let's
I think it's pretty good.
Let's see how 4-3 goes for Louis. This is always a fun level to watch. And nice job on 4-3.
Mitch executing absolutely perfectly there. Another very good level.
Mitch not picking up the last hammer bro, since that should be the one with the star. So he does not need that one, so he can easily skip that and save a little bit of time. Nice forward. Louis moving on to 4-4 small, which is this this level is not any fun, but it's really not fun when you're small, considering the spinies and you don't exactly know where they're going to show up.
Yeah, it's very, very spooky to it, and it can be very unforgiving as well.
And also, unfortunately for Louis, he didn't get the skip at the beginning of the level, so he had to go down and swim under the platform. Oh no! And it got sniped.
Oh, that's so annoying. Like, his maneuvering was really good as well, but grim.
He gets the skip this time around. Mitch is on the World 4 airship. Not really much to say about the World 4 airship. It's long and it's slow and it's not very interesting. And Louis gets sniped again.
Yeah, it feels so unfair. It really does. Yeah, about the only thing about the World 4 airship, Mitch making his coins up to 67, pretty much getting us far away from a multiple of 11 possible. They just have to put a coin ship in World 5.
And Louis takes another hit. Hopefully he's got it this time, and he's got it. 4-4 is just an awful level to play, especially with the spawnies, and you can't really see where they're coming from. It's hard to react to them in enough time to avoid them. And Louis opts to put the Hammer Bros to sleep, so he's gonna skip them for the rest of this world, which means he should be playing the two Hammer Bros at the bottom on World 5.
Yeah, Sherry, it's pretty horrible. Oh, nice fire kill.
Very impressive fire kill by Mitch.
Yeah, this run has been so hot. I mean, I'm not sure what Lou would need to be doing right now, but yeah, this is definitely the best I've seen people play yet in the tournament.
On to World 5.
So it looks like Lou is about 2 minutes 35, 2 minutes 45. Oh, small slip up for Mitch there. Nothing too major. Louis will probably make his coins up to 78. Yeah, it does. Not holding back in 5-2, very nice. Oh, never mind, Louis defying me getting an extra 2 coins. Yeah, 4-4 infinite loop. Pretty unfortunate. Yeah, I was just about to say there, Mitch should probably be using a music box. Already has the extra peeping. Need to play for that. But we'll have to grab the music box up top. Yeah, Blitz. He's been getting fire flowers quite a lot tonight in the cards. I believe his first 2 cards of his first 3 sets were all fire flowers. I don't think he's on world record pace, but the pace that he's on right now is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, he is on a very good pace, but I I'll be very surprised if it's actually world record pace, especially with how 3-2 went for him.
Yeah. Nice 5-4 as always from Mitch.
5-4 can actually be pretty laggy, so it has the tendency to sometimes try to eat your inputs, or at least delay it enough till it kind of throws you off. So that's an easy level to actually miss a jump and die off, and
Yeah,
you'll see that occasionally from some of the runners.
yeah, we've seen a couple of accidents there. In my race, I actually went right through the platform. Pretty good clip of that. But,
the world record's 50-55.
By mitchflowerpower. So you are watching the best time. Ooh, using P-Speed there, though, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, he kind of went between two of the blocks there and lost it, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's easy enough for that to happen, but you'll possibly be a little bit disappointed about that. So yeah, it looks like the final position for that Hammer Bro is just one space above. That's the only place it can do. So I believe Mitch will be fighting that in order to get spot for World 7. Oh, hate it when that driver spawns. Yeah, that dragons will often not spawn or spawn, making that pipe pretty free. Yeah, so Mitch grabbing the music box here for World 7. Overall, Hammer Bros have been pretty nice to Mitch. Hopefully that'll continue into World 6.
Yeah, just about everything has gone well for Mitch so far, with a few exceptions, but nothing major.
If you're to know anything about Mitch, Mitch will 100% be attempting Hammer Kill, and I hope he gets it, because it's so impressive. Possibly one of the most impressive things we'll see in speedrunning. At least it's one of my favorites. Never know, maybe we will see the Frog Zip. Probably not. That would be interesting.
Nice job for Louis keeping P-Speed there.
This is a double elimination tournament.
Yeah, this is a winners bracket match, so the loser of this match will go on into the losers bracket. I'll look at some point and see if we know who they'll be playing, and unfortunately Louis overshoots the card and takes a hit, and then gets the fresh 5 up. So that's a little bit of an unfortunate turn of events for Louis at the end of 5-4.
Yeah, after that happened, it was always going to be very hard to predict what card you were going to see.
Mitch, looks like the stream's frozen up a little bit.
Wasn't sure if it was me, but hopefully
Yeah.
it's not that.
Looks like it's freezing up a little bit, but it looks like Mitch was able to take care of Roy with no problem.
Yeah, looks like we're back now.
So we're on the World 6 from
Sorry, go ahead. World 6 is cool. It's an interesting world.
So what Mitch is going to do here is he's going to damage boost across the section with the spikes. It's a much quicker to damage boost through that than to ride the platform. You do have to have 2 power-ups to make it across, though. If you're just Big Mario, you won't have enough invincibility to make it through there.
Yeah.
And should see a star kill on Boom Boom. Nice job. Louis finishing up 5-8. He'll be going to the airship.
I believe the hammer brew we see on screen for Mitch is the one he wants. Confirm that when he gets a bit closer, though. I think that's the one he wants, though.
The one that he wants, I believe, faces to the right after they move around on the map.
I have that written down as left.
Is it left? I may be wrong on that.
I think that's right, though. Someone in chat will know. But if it's to look left, you do the screen transition, I believe it'll appear to look right, but then when it's on the tip.
Mitch gets the despawn on the Nippert for 6-5.
Very nice.
It is left, okay. So he wants to skip that one and play this one, so he should get the cloud. And hopefully the Hammer Bro won't come back after him, but there's a decent chance it will. And there it is. So he's going to have to play them both anyway.
This World 6 Hammer Bro always feels very unfair.
Yeah.
Whenever they run that part.
Yeah, I got the direction they're facing mixed up with a different world, so I kind of drew a blank there, and I was like, oh yeah, face to the right. No, that's not this world. So my apologies on calling that incorrectly. Louis finished up World 5.
I suppose that's the way to remember World 6 specifically.
I guess that does work, doesn't it? So unfortunately for Louis, he's not going to have 2 power-ups to do the whole damage boost across the spike, so he's going to have to lose some time to that.
Yeah, and the other unfortunate thing is as well, if those hammer brew if those hammer brews are in the bottom row, he might have to play a bit safe. We'll see though.
(6-9) difficult level. Just take a P-wing or do a wall jump and you're pretty much done with it.
Yeah, so Louis will have to wait here. And getting a mushroom out of that there block, pretty tough, good luck.
Yeah. You can do it, but it's not something that I personally would advise trying to go to in a race situation, so
Yeah,
so you're just gonna wait it out.
Second place will probably be that World 8 auto scroll. Well, hopefully 7-1 will be fun. Hopefully we'll see some nice early attempts. But yeah, on that note as well, it's extra important that Mitch will hold on to his power-up coming out of this level. I imagine he will have difficulty with that, but it is just something to note as well.
What are the toughest levels these guys will actually do? 8-1 is definitely one of them. 8-2 can be pretty tough.
World 7, 4-2 for Mitch. It's going to be Like the hammer suit, probably very difficult as well.
Yeah.
I mean, he makes it look so easy, but it has to be one of the... Ooh, nice clip. It has to be one of the hardest ones. With that specific power-up.
Louis gets the other despawn, but he should be okay. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Mitch always gets 3 hands.
If in the event, actually, pretty much at this point, if Mitch does get 3 hands and Louis gets 0, it will definitely tighten up the race a little bit, but it wouldn't be enough for Louis to make a comeback just on that alone.
Okay, so everybody get your guesses in for 7-1. How many tries will it take Mitch to get clipped? I'm gonna go for 2 or less. I really am feeling this right now.
I'll go with 3.
Then 3's fair. A lot of people feeling very confident in chat.
Well, let's see how many it takes.
Well, good luck and good execution.
First try. Very nice.
Just feeling it, like...
Shouldn't have doubted the chat. I made a mistake on that one.
Oh, I should have just went all in instead of saying 2 or less. But, yeah, that's so good. This race has just been so perfect.
7-2 can be a little tricky too. You want to get early P-speed here so that you can keep your P-speed and clear the huge gap so that you don't have to hit the music blocks. Mitch makes it over just fine. It costs quite a bit of time if you actually fail to do that, because you have to hit the music blocks and then go back under the little water section and come back and go back over it again. So great execution from Mitch on 7-2.
Yeah, indeed. That getting P-speed at the start can be a bit tricky at times.
Louis going to start the World 6 airship. Mitch, unfortunately, is not going to play 7-4. Since that is everyone's favorite level, the underwater auto scroller. So this is a couple of P-Wing levels. Mitch obviously is P-Wing in this level. He's also should P-Wing 7-6 as well. Kind of a little bit of a break in the action here where you get a couple of easy stages to go through. We'll see if Louis gets the useless clip here. And he didn't get it. Now that Mitch is done with 7-6, now he can go back to more difficult stuff like 7-8.
Yeah, and coming up we will be seeing the start of that hammer brook suit journey.
Yeah, so we should see him pick that up by going down one of the pipes here shortly.
Okay, very nice first half.
Louis taking care of Lemmy. So get some nice hammer suit action here from Mitch, and hopefully he keeps this for. Well, ideally he's going to keep for the rest of the game. So that's not exactly the easiest thing to do, but should be a good show for Mitch. It's always fun to watch him do the hammer suit strats.
And I consider for a moment would Mitch really be crazy and take on 7-9, but quite over. I think the top stance very ambitious. Very nice start.
Very nice. Louis, is that his second attempt? 3, I think. I was mesmerized by the hammer shoot
Oh,
going
nice.
on over here. So I think that's about 4 or 5, unless I missed some. So. So here's the other really long airship, the World 7 one. It definitely moves faster than the one in World 4, but it's as far as the time that it takes to get through, it's a similar length to the one in World 4. Nice job by Louis to get through 7-2. Mitch doing a great job with 7-3.
Yep. You can climb over towards. Yup, it's a can't climb over airship.
Yeah, you can cloud over any of the forts and the numbered levels. You can't cloud over Hammer Brothers, the hand levels, the like the plant levels, and the like the tank and the ship levels in World 8.
Yeah, pretty much any level that you don't manually advance on the overworld screen.
Yeah.
Cloud over.
And Senpai said it, explained it much better than I did in saying you can cloud over anything that doesn't automatically make you enter the stage.
Yeah, yeah.
On to, does Louis run? I don't think Louis runs Hammer Stress, does he? Do you know if he does? I guess we're about to see. Nah, he's not, so. Oh, Louis, he's got to be careful here with these nippers. Oh, no, and it gets him.
Yeah, whenever you're stuck in there, it's kind of likely that that can happen. That's unfortunate.
So Louis is going to take a second attempt at 7-8. Sometimes if a player dies in 7-8, they'll actually go play 7-7. But Louis sticking with it. Looks like he's got through it fine this time.
Honestly, going for 7-7 isn't a bad play. There isn't actually that much difference unless you're getting 7 pretty much optimally.
Louis is going to cloud 7-9 and play 7F2. Good luck to Louis on this. This is another one of those situations like 3-8. If you unfortunately die in this, you're going to lose a lot of time.
Yeah, having to a level that you cloud over is very unforgiving.
MFP, yeah, baby.
I think.
Oh, that's on Mitch's. I was very confused by that.
Yeah. It took me a second to register.
Yeah, there for a second, I thought maybe it was you or something like that. Seems very uncharacteristic of you.
Oh, well.
So we're kind of in this stage right now where it's mostly just auto scrollers for a bit. Well, for both players. So I guess actually we should start the game here. So everyone type in how many hands that you think both players combined will actually get. So it's not just one player; it's both players. So like if you think Mitch is going to get 3 and Louis gets 1, then you would put 4. So it's a cumulative total. Also, if a player dies and has to replay a hand, that also counts toward the hand total. So go ahead and put your votes in, and I will close it when Mitch enters the section with where you see the hand levels.
Yeah, the last 4 matches that I've commentated have been 5 hands. I'm hoping we can get less than that. Oh, no boat swag for Mitch. Well, we'll see how this plays. Well, 30.5 would be the EV.
We got votes for 0 hands between both players. That would be impressive to see.
164. It sure can happen.
0 hands for Mitch.
That is amazing.
So I guess that theory of Mitch always gets 3 hands is apparently not always true.
Well, I'm thinking I might be a bit off unless 5 hands. Probably not winning that one, but yeah, that's really good for Mitch. He definitely deserves it. Quality of gameplay as well.
Louis finished up the World 7 airship. Looks like he got through with no problem, so he will also move on to World 8 and enjoy the lovely auto scrollers for the next several minutes. Nice kill by Mitch.
Yep. This is... It can only be described as real damn good bit. Not exactly sure, but it's 7 shot there.
Yeah. On to 8-1 for Mitch. This is not exactly an easy level to keep and maintain peak speed. You've got a 1-tile block that you have to duck under and hope that you don't lose the speed. But Mitch is very, very experienced with this game and makes it through with no issues at all.
Just maintaining that amazing quality. I've been blown away by this. Well, hopefully we won't see some bad RNG from some. It can be a bit tricky at times.
Well, he kills the sun, so
yeah.
So that shouldn't be an issue. And Mitch got a little held up here, so he's slowed down here to try to maintain his hammer suit.
Mitch not getting peak speed in room 2 there. It's not too much of a big deal, really.
Getting some swag kills.
Very nice.
Nice job with the fortress from Mitch.
It's way better than 30 or 50.
That was an impressive kill. I will have to definitely say that. That was an impressive kill on Boom Boom there, especially with the moving platform.
But I have the feeling that a 51 possibly is on the table right now. I believe the best time in the tournament so far is 52 minutes and 5 seconds from first stab. who also got a 52 minute and 6 second time for that. So, yeah, very good. You also get the mixture of me being pretty ill right now. My voice not great right now. But I somehow struggled through it.
Glad you enjoy the accents. Mitch got 0 hands.
Okay, interesting boat spike from Louis. We'll see if that pays off.
We're getting ready to see how many hands Louis is going to get here, while Mitch goes into the castle.
Boy, oh boy, look at this pace. We can pretty much be guaranteed Mitch go for this clip along the bottom here. Getting that first hand.
Will Mitch get the clip? He didn't go for it.
He didn't go for it, fair enough. Yeah, I definitely can understand why. Just something normally go for. Possibly just one thing to guarantee that. Really done.
The background is indeed the SNES version. So second hand for Louis. Mitch is gonna take care of Bowser here real quick.
Look at this time. Oh my word.
Well,
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one to beat.
so it looks like Louis got 2 hands. That's what it will stay at. So the grand total will be 2, as long as the unfortunate doesn't happen here. GG to Mitch, who finishes with an SRL time of 51:40.
It was 51:38 on the timer. Possibly a bit late on the dot done, but I'll definitely make sure that's entered into the bracket correctly. 51:38, just hit mine.
So we'll see if Mitch decides to join us here for post-race interview.
Continuing on, powering this, I mean, Louis has actually played pretty well overall, but it's hard not slightly overshadowed by Bass. Certainly that run was incredible. I'm still absolutely blown away. 45 seconds off world record with like just slightly above average RNG. I mean that's yeah.
But great race by Mitch.
Oh well, I suppose I forgot about the 0 hand. That is
Yeah, the 0 hands.
Yeah, that does help.
And I don't know if Mitch has joined us for the interview or not. We shall see.
We shall see soon. I'd be pretty interested in hearing from him. Oh, looks like we've got him.
Hello?
Welcome.
Congrats on that. I mean, what the hell? That was
Sorry, I can't. I think you're cutting out a little bit. Hold on.
oh,
Hey, I just turned you up.
you.
Oh, that run was stressful. When I got no hands, I was like, oh my god. There's so much more work left to do.
That was a great race though. It seems that a lot of things went pretty well for you. There was a few places. 3-2 apparently did not go that well for you, but that's 3-2 for you.
Right? Not only I got the PCB, but then lost it, and then I was flapping around in the water. It was a nightmare.
Yeah, unfortunately, Louis taking a death at the end to the Angry Sun. Oh, and death there in that carnival as well. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Louis not having the greatest time going through 8-2.
I heard of the 1-1, and honestly, I think that's every SMB3 runner's fear. Is the starting with the Piranha Plant jump, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah, he jumped a little. He just hit the Piranha Plant by just a little bit, so he died right there. I mean, it's a quick death. Oh no, Louis.
Again? Yeah,
But,
I've actually noticed that quite a few of the single-digit seats have been going to the safe strat in 1-1. Don't care to be.
Yeah, the pipe rub, right? I think,
Yeah.
man, I've definitely done that in high intense places. That's a must. If you're not feeling good about it, definitely do the pipe rub.
Yeah, but that I definitely agree with you. That's like a every SMB3 runner's nightmare is having that happen to them. It's happened to me before.
Yep. It's a nasty one, man. And then the fear of runaway bro. I'm always afraid of the runaway bro. And coin ships too. I was so scared of my coin ships. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that you took extra precaution in 3-3.
Yep.
With those coins at the end.
I went way over them. That's right. And then on the twisty castle too, I made sure I got 78. I hit like an extra block. I didn't want to get 77. Even though the points like won't line up to it, I still make sure my coins aren't the same digit.
Yeah, you're never feeling exactly comfortable if your coins are a multiple of 11, even if the score's not that high.
Exactly. Totally agree.
Let's see. Who do you move on to play next? You will play. Let's see. I guess that's not exactly determined yet. So.
Who won the last match?
Where is the?
Let's see. So it looks like I'm playing outside Lutz this weekend. So the winner of that match will play Chuck, and then the winner of the matchup between that and Chuck will play you.
Okay. Okay, where?
Oh yeah, Chuck did win that, so
Yeah, it's probably just not updated yet, right? No, it
Yeah, I
is.
see that Chuck won on the bracket. 53-12 to 56-29.
yeah, so the winner of Lutz and the Rupert goes on to play Chuck, and then the winner of that play in round 5.
I think the only thing I was nervous for most was somebody in my chat said there hasn't been a 51 yet in the race or in the tournament, right?
Yeah, Forstaff had the best time with 52-5, and he also had a 56 on the floor.
Yeah, I heard he's been banging out 52s.
Yeah, Horstad's been putting some strong race times down here.
I see. I've been doing just solid 53s. That's about it. So when I got the no hands, I was like, now's my time to shine. I was like, it's my chance. Yeah. Like, where's that in my attempts? Like, come on, man. I did get an extra hammer, brother, though. So I mean, I can't complain too much. Right?
Yeah, World 6 just it always seems quite unfair, or often it's unfair.
Yeah, what I've noticed is that if the one hammer brother goes to the level and up to the mushroom house, then if he goes back, what he can do is the hammer brothers will end up being beside each other, which naturally they don't. They start across from each other, and that leads you to get some pretty good luck pretty often. But once they're right beside each other, it's almost impossible to get away from it. Right on, he's getting there.
Finishing up pretty soon here. We'll be going for the fire kill as well, which it isn't a gimmick. We'll see how that goes.
And we'll see if Louis can successfully get 35 fireballs into Bowser. And looks like he should have it. Yeah, he's got it. So great job on the fire kill by Louis.
Nicely finished up. Very well done. Wow, I'm really, really surprised that my voice has actually managed to hold on here. I'm really starting to struggle here at this point, though. But no, I couldn't miss this one. I just had a feeling it was going to be an incredible matchup, and wow. I'm still blown away by that performance. Like, the execution, just insane.
Louis finishes up with a 58-35, so GG to Louis, and GG to both players. I don't know if Louis typically does interviews or not. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we haven't heard from him in 2 years, but maybe
Okay.
at some point.
We haven't heard from him in 2 years. We need to hear his voice. I want to know what he sounds like.
Also, whenever you're submitting that to the bracket, I'm sure you know this, but it was a 51-38. You'll have known that anyway, but yeah, I think SRL was a bit late
Yeah,
on the split.
because I split late. My timer says 51:39. It might have been a 51:39 30.
It was comfortably 38, maybe 37, but
Mhm.
38 for sure, at least.
That's okay.
All
All right, Louis. If you can hear me, Louis, great race, man. Great race, dude.
Yeah, I suppose you'll just have to put up with winning SMW tournaments instead. So
That's all right.
I mean, very good performance as always. It's always going to be very tough going up against someone of that caliber, needing plenty of opportunities and also to be able to bank on them. But yeah, good race, very good race.
Yeah, Louis is definitely one of those players that he spans multiple Mario games, and he's very good at all of them, honestly. SMB3, SMW, he's probably most known for SMW. He's got some great SMB1 times as well. Let's see.
Indeed.
I like doing any percent. Anyone in chat contemplating doing Mario 1 any percent, I would say do it. It is very fun.
I'm not sure if Louis has had a look at SMB1, but I mean, like anything he touches, like he can make it happen. That'd be interesting. Good to see that.
good.
But how do you feel going forward? Probably quite confident if you're playing half as good as that.
How do I feel going forward?
Yeah.
I still bank on you know the high 52s, 53s. The only reason I got 51 is I got lucky. That's about it. 7-1 and no hands. Like cards.
It definitely helped. Oh, that's
Yeah, exactly. Like I think in one of my 53s I got all 3 hands, and I'm trying to keep my mind in a pace of like as long as I execute my levels, whatever cards I'm dealt, you know, is how things are gonna happen. But I do feel pretty comfortable. I do.
Actually, speaking of getting dealt cards, you got a lot of Fireflower cards.
Oh my gosh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I did a turn back for a card until like World 4 or something weird like that.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, congrats again. I'm glad you've had a front row seat for that. That was absolutely incredible.
Yes, thank you, and I'm sure you guys got other things to do, so I'll get out of your hair, and until next time, thank you guys so much.
Take care. Have a good
Yeah,
one.
thanks for joining us.
Man, no problem. Thanks for hosting it, man. Bye, guys.
Yep, we'll see you.
Take care. Bye. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun. I hope everybody's enjoyed that. Thank you so much for the commentary. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's always a lot of fun doing it.
So so here in a moment, because it's already started, there's another SMB3 race going on Speed Gaming 4. It's Cujo versus Narfman. I'm actually supposed to be in the commentary for that one as well. So I guess I'll be in there a few minutes late. But so if you guys want to see another match, it's already started. It's on Speed Gaming 4.
And
didn't know if you had any closing thoughts on this one.
well, I mean, with regards to what you just said, you've seen the best. If you fancy seeing the second best, definitely check out Speed Gaming 4, or at least that's based on seating. But Cujo is absolutely amazing this game as well. But yeah, just a big shout out to Lasso, everybody who's involved, and the Speed Gaming team for putting this on as always. It's so much fun.
Yep, thanks. I pretty much just agree with what you said. Thanks for everyone for putting this together, and it's been a great tournament so far.
Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night, good afternoon, wherever you are, and yeah, we'll see you again soon.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hope to see you guys over on Speed Gaming 4 for Cujo versus Northman. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.